This company is 9.5 years old, and we started with MySpace data and kind of that is where we learned what does it mean to be a popular network and not so popular network anymore, and how does that consumer behavior changes when it is actually when people leave. When it actually is initially hot, what are the behaviors? For example, friending was the hottest thing in 2006. In MySpace, everybody wanted to be having a lot of friends. So if I'm a music artist, I wanted to have a lot of friends. In 2008, everybody had 1 million friends. And thereby, friending was no longer a cool thing to do in MySpace. So as we tracked the behavior over time, we realized that this is the curse of marketing, is any metric that everybody thinks is cool, everybody tries to game the metric. And thereby, the metric is no longer useful. So in this case, friend counts was such a metric. So what we realized was just liking alone is not enough. You got to actually look at, are they putting the music on the player? Are they commenting on the page? So you got to actually look for behaviors rather than just liking. So from day one, we were tracking all those what we call as active engagement behaviors, but that was not enough. If you actually took the affinities of, say, the Prius fans and looked at what are all the affinities they have, what are other brands that they're engaging with. We actually used to call this the Lady Gaga problem. The problem was Lady Gaga is so popular, she would always be on top 10 for every brand. And thereby, it's just reflecting the population. It is nothing unique about the brand. So it is unreasonable for every brand to think that all of us should be sponsoring Lady Gaga. So then we had to actually do a lot of trial and error. So we actually did the opposite of things. Okay, if it is not what my fans like, maybe I should look at the problem upside down on who likes me. In this case, Prius, whose brand's fans, where I rank the highest. So that is what we call as the reciprocal affinity as opposed to forward affinity.